Okay, guys, I hate to do this. I really do. God, I hate to do this. I know I've already lost people because I haven't spoken clearly in the first 3 seconds, which is where you really get the impact of these videos. I hate to do this, but man, I hate to be on attack mode. I really just don't like it. You know what I mean? I don't like to sound defensive. I don't like to be in attack mode. I don't like to go for low blows. And I don't like to create scandalous content. And I know scandalous content is what drives views. I just don't like it. It's been said again and again, but this is for you guys that have a listening comprehension problem. Man, I'm mad at myself for having to say this. But I met somebody in real life, in the real world, which is, I guess, INTW in the real, INRW in the real world, that said, I told him straight up, hey, you guys can say there was trash can stuff, which is absolutely true, but Altuve didn't cheat. He's like, I'm not convinced Altuve didn't cheat because he didn't come out and say he didn't cheat. Well, if you cannot read between the lines and you have a reading comprehension or a listening comprehension problem, let me spell it out to you one more time. So I'm going to give you point 1, point 2, and point 3 and be finished with this, please. Okay, number 1. The data shows on the trash can bangs that everybody else had 100, 200 bangs, but Altuve only had 24. So that's point 1. So there's your data. Okay, point number 2. Carlos Correa straight up defended Altuve when Altuve took the high road and said Altuve played clean. Altuve didn't cheat. That's point 2. Point 3, I know that the people will be like, oh, and take the low road on this one. You guys have a listening comprehension problem, a reading comprehension problem. And that's why I'm just mad at myself for having to make this video, because I just don't like to cater videos to people like that. It just frustrates me. And I'm not frustrated. I'm frustrated at people that have a reading and listening comprehension problem. And point number 3, an interviewer asked clearly to Altuve, he goes, there has been talk that you did not participate in the cheating scandal. And Altuve cut him off. He said, I know what you're trying to say, and I appreciate that. That means he knows that people know that he didn't cheat. He goes, but I was part of the team that did this, and he is trying to... So he's apologizing for the team, being part of a team that did this, not that he did it. It's very clear. For you guys that cannot read between the lines, that's what he was saying. Clearly, he's trying to galvanize the team. He's trying to create a winning team. He's got a winning mentality. He is a guy that can see the big picture. So he's taking the high road on purpose to... He knows that him apologizing for the team and taking it for the team will help lift up the team together. He doesn't want to separate himself from the team. That's an extremely intelligent way of handling this situation. But for people that have a listening comprehension problem, you guys aren't going to be able to get this. And so he doesn't care what people think. He cares that the team wins. And so he's using these kind of like tactics and strategy and ethical boundaries for a reason. That's my video. Let me leave you guys on a good note. Astros are going to win our division. We are going to win the division, okay? I think with McCullers and Greinke and Urquidy, we still have enough pieces. And I don't think the Oakland A's or the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim have enough pitchers to compete. And so let the chips fall where they may when it comes to the playoffs. But there's a reason that our homegrown talent, there's no other team in baseball like the Astros. And we have Correa, Altuve, Springer, and Bregman. And that team, and now we've added pieces like Michael Brantley. So if we can get these other pieces like, Our bullpen, our closer, Osuna, Rogelio Armenteros, Framber Valdez. We can get Kyle Tucker doing what he's supposed to be doing. We have a championship team, and we're going to compete. And I know it is extremely hard to win a World Series championship with teams like the New York Yankees and the Dodgers and, you know, the Tampa Bay Rays and all these guys out there that really want to win. So I totally understand that the playoffs are another animal, but I do think we're going to win our division. There's just no doubt about it in my mind. The Texas Rangers adding Corey Kluber, come on. Or, you know, or the Seattle Mariners not having pitching yet. All respect to all these teams, except for, you know, the Yankees for the low blows and the Dodgers for the low blows. You know, but I want you guys to compete and win, but I'm telling you, we're going to win our division. We're not going to be in the wild card game. We're going to win our division. And let's see who they play. And the only way the Yankees are going to get past us is if they change that playoff format like they're talking about, which is absolutely crazy, where you pick your opponent. Well, the Yankees aren't going to pick the Astros. They're going to hope we get knocked out in the first round and they can just avoid us completely. Well, sorry, it's not going to be like that. I hope you guys play us. And I hope there's World War IV. We won World War I and World War II and World War III against you guys. Bring it on. Bring it on. You know, believe me, the Astros eat you guys for lunch. You know, sometimes I just kind of need to just let it all out there. And this is the way this video is going to go. I'm kind of disappointed in myself for having this type of video. I apologize. Overall, I'm not frustrated. I'm just having a moment, you know, with you guys that Altuve didn't cheat. I think I've made it crystal clear. He didn't cheat. A couple of journalists noticed that, and the way he articulated, I know what you're trying to get at. I appreciate that, because the inside rumor is he just didn't participate. Correa stated it in an 18-minute video. If you still guys think that Altuve cheated, you have a listening comprehension problem. Take care.